Dan Willis here on behalf of YourBadCreditCard.net, and we're talking about what is a default judgment. A default judgment means you have been sued in a civil court and been found responsible or liable to pay back this debt. It'll often happen with debt collections. Collections will eventually be sent off to a credit attorney who will file a lawsuit against you claiming that you owe whatever the amount is, and then they'll probably send you a summons. Most commonly, you'll get a summons in the mail, and if you don't show up for this court date, then there will be a default judgment awarded against you. This is going to absolutely destroy your credit score. We've talked to folks who have had their credit score drop by over 100 points because of a default judgment. There's a few ways to go about your default judgment, but your default judgment can stay on your credit report at a minimum of 7 years. The attorneys that won that judgment against you, however, can go and get it renewed. And this can potentially lead to your wages being garnished, not to mention, a terrible credit score, not to mention many other headaches. You don't want your wages to be garnished. If you're suffering from a judgment, we would encourage you to seek legal consultation and a legal professional to help with this. You don't just have to live with a judgment on your credit report, and oftentimes when this judgment is awarded against you, there's some loopholes you can go about, and some attorneys that can help you can go about trying to void out this judgment. Frequently, collection attorneys will file a judgment and file a lawsuit against you, and if you don't show up, they don't have to jump through the same hoops to prove their case. You will be seen as liable just because you didn't show up. You really need to take action to remove a judgment if it gets put on your credit report. And on a side note, it is rumored that the credit bureaus will not check public records to verify judgments. In other words, it is very likely that you can get this item removed from your credit report without having to pay the judgment. And a judgment on your credit report is going to absolutely destroy your credit score. We cannot stress that enough. If you have a judgment or have been notified about a court case, make sure you show up, and it would be wise to get some legal assistance from a credit repair law firm soon.